Bernie Sanders leading in the polls. Very, very, very exciting. Very exciting time for.
Oh, that's right. He's your favorite.
Of course he is.
I forgot for a moment. I'm sorry.
70. Yeah,
Kyle's a single issue voter.
I got to go piss in a cup again today.
I do that for fun.
How'd it go?
I get a reminder every few days.
How often do they test you?
It's random. Sometimes it's
I have to ask what you're on federal parole from if we're going to talk about. Just allude to it.
It was a very extreme spree of crimes. I had half an ounce of marijuana.
Oh.
And I smoked it.
Oh wow. Ooh. It's a good thing you're kind of whitish. You would be in jail.
I did 2 months of federal prison.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that. That's genuinely makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
A lot of good stories came out of it. And
he made some new friends.
I'm a story merchant, right? So going to spending a little time in at prison camp was just.
Do you ever think about reaching back to your old crew?
I think that's illegal. My old crew?
Yeah, it's my story. I'm telling it the way I want
to. This is like a scene out of Heat. Yeah.
So
we're getting the boys back together.
Just the short version for Joe. Kyle went to prison. They thought there's a show called 60 Days and Out, right? There's a show called 60 Days and Out where they send like a narc in there. He goes to prison for 60 days and finds out like the inside scoop on all the doings in the prison. Well, Kyle had a 60-day sentence, 56-day sentence maybe. So they figured 58. Okay. So they figured that he was a narc from the show 60 Days and Out. That was their genius conclusion.
God. But
so
he could have died.
Yeah, all sorts of terrible things could have happened. But Kyle is he rolled a 20 on charisma. So what he did is he made friends in the various factions. The factions were Mexican guys or Latino guys. I don't know what to say. Black guys Chicanos. And white guys. Chicanos. Okay. And he just found a big, strong black guy with a broken radio and explained, "Hey, I'm leaving in 2 months. Would you like my radio?" Friends for life. And then Snow. Snow needs a workout partner. Snow enjoys running and doing pull-ups with weights around his waist.
And cocaine.
Maybe.
Methamphetamine, and he never did it. He sold it and trafficked it, according to the feds.
So Kyle ran with Snow.
Sounds like a railroad job to me.
Kyle made it through prison using his biggest skill, which is charisma.
No, man, they call me Snow because I get so excited about Christmas.
Cocaine.
Also provide rock carving tools to a friend who likes chess because the story sounds a little familiar.
There were also threats of rape. It was very much like Shawshank. Yes. Oh. I didn't do the warden's taxes or anything though.
How did you respond to a threat of rape? Like, would you be like, "Go ahead, you won't"? Call the bluff.
Not that guy in particular, the cute one with the belly shirt.
There were guys like that. I just missed the transsexual, the person that was there that had the breast implants. Like she had just left when I got there, apparently. So
she was going on tour to other prisons.
Yeah. So yeah, the guy that I made friends with, who's you need this like radio to watch television. You dial it to like a AM station that's connected to the TV,
like a drive-in.
Exactly, like a drive-in. Mm-hmm. There's no audio playing, so if you want to watch TV and have fucking audio, you got to buy their headset and buy their radio from the prison system, and it's very expensive. $75 for the radio and $25 for the ears. You're like $110 in by the time you're able to watch TV in prison.
It's worse than it sounds.
You have to stamp 10,000 license plates for that.
That's what. Incomes are very low in prison, so $75 is a huge amount of money.
Yeah, and you can only spend so much money per month in prison. It was like $300 a month or something like that. It didn't matter how much money your family sent you. You can only spend X amount per month. So like, it's a big deal to these guys. There were people getting their radio stolen left and right in there, and there was tensions over it and threats. But this guy had a broken radio, and I made friends with him. And like a few days later, I was about 2 weeks in when he was like, "Yo, thought I'd let you know there's some guys over there that, one of them said that he wanted to get with you." And I'm like laying in bed reading reading a book, and I'm just like, sit up. Excuse me? He said he wanted to get with you, so you better watch out. I'm just like, he said he wanted to get with me? Yeah.
It's high school all over again.
I'm like, well, tell him I don't want to get with anybody. Yeah, like this guy's like slide me a folded note from Stacy or something. I'm just like,
Just a stick figure of you being raped by,
yeah, just bent over,
another
like
Do you
hangman
like
characters.
Yes or no?
Everything's just stickman except for his penis, which is hyper realistic. Yeah, no, I was just like, I'm not down for that, and I will fight if that,
So
if that
no
happens.
no in prison.
I'm not a little guy, but I'm certainly not some big scary guy either. And there were little guys who were into that sort of thing, and I feel like it was just, if it's the law of the jungle, it's much harder to rape me than it is to go negotiate with this gentleman who's already down for that sort of thing.
You're about
Well,
6'2",
this hall's-
right?
I'm about 6'1", 6'2" in shoes, maybe. You know, I'd have put up a pretty good fight, and I would have screamed a lot.
This all sounds very jail sexophobic to me.
It's
Yeah, Kyle.
literally jail sexophobic. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah,
Open your
That's
mind.
a
right.
little
Wow.
homophobic
2020
of you.
Be
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, the showers were the scariest time of day. Yeah, for sure. Because you got to get clean. You can't be smelly.
But
Then
you
you gotta
showered. You showered with snow, which is not what I meant
Yeah.
to say, but let's go with that.
After a while, I would time my shower so that I showered with my friend who was the big scary guy. And
He
you know,
probably
we're in
thought
deep.
you were into him.
I
This
made
guy's
sure that
always
it
following
seemed
me to the
casual.
shower.
Yeah, I was just like sometimes I would like sit in my bed pretending to read, but I'm looking way on the other side of the dorm where he is. And when I see him grab his laundry bag, I
You
beat him
do-
to the shower, and I'm in
Okay,
there
smart.
before he is.
You're like scrubbing. You know what I hate, Snow? Penis. nothing grinds my gears like a penis in and around me. It's
like
Yeah,
that
man,
was
I'll keep
literally
that
a
in
thought I
mind.
had.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want Snow to think that I want to shower with him,
Right.
but
I want to shower with him.
because A, I don't want him to think I'm a bitch, and B, I don't want him to think.
You don't want to ruin the friendship.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
want him to think that I'm afraid.
Sex ruins
but
friendships.
I don't want him to think that I'm afraid, but I also don't want him to think that I'm like looking to like actually like get with him in some sort of way. So like I would literally like sneakily watch and see when he was like getting his laundry shit together, and then I would have mine already ready to go. I'll sit there for 20 minutes sweaty if I have to, and I would beat him to the shower, and I'd already be in there. And he'd come in, you know, there's a whole shower procedure. I won't reiterate it. You know, you like, you call out that you're coming in, and the prisoner's in there, whoever was last, lets you know which shower stalls are open. So it's not like that thing you see in the movies where everybody's just in a big open room naked. There's a lot more privacy, and nobody like barges in anybody else's privacy. So yeah, it was an interesting time. But hey, I broke the law, right? You know, I deserved it.
Is showers
really-
where prison masturbation happens?
It has to be. It has to be.
It's
I
not in
guess,
the dorms.
I guess it could. So one thing I
It
noticed.
has to be. You didn't do it.
No, I didn't the whole time. I'm sure some people won't believe that. I was terrified the whole time. Masturbation was not on my mind. This was incredibly stressful time.
I believe
filled
that.
with